This episode right here was wild. Otar got even stronger, which I was not expecting that. Not that he isn't strong, but they already having a difficult time as is. And also, there were some nice emotional moments as well. First up, Hogni is upset with what Hedin is doing. He brought up how Freya saved them from those never-ending battles on that island. When they first showed these characters, I seen some descriptions about them that they were on the same island and fighting against each other. In addition, later on in the episode, it was mentioned that Hedin was a king, which explains a lot. Hedin told him the reason that he changed up was because of Bel. He's the one who can save Freya. That's what he's been training Bel for this whole time. He messed around with some things so he wouldn't be affected by Freya's sandbox. He's been working on this since the beginning. I gotta say, he is smart. I know certain things I thought he was helping Bel out with, but to even go past that was well thought out. And there were times when you seen him and thought he's up to something, we just don't know what it is yet. Hedin told him Freya needs them, they have to free her from the shackles of goddesshood. Hogni said he will go along with Hedin's plan, and he even noticed how happy Seer looked when she smiled, and he didn't want her to lose that. Glad someone is seeing Hedin's side of things. At first, to the others, it seemed like he was betraying Freya. But he actually cares about Freya, and I like how they had him express his thoughts about the whole situation. Like when he said to Hogni, he wouldn't want some other man to lay claim to their beloved goddess. What makes Bel special? When I first watched this anime, I thought those who follow Freya had to always do what she said, and that they didn't have any type of emotion that would go against her caring about Bel more. But no, we seen that this season and one of the previous seasons as well. There are others who aren't going to fight with Hedin. Alan brought up how he didn't pledge his service to Seer, he obeys Freya. She promised him power in return, and he wants her to be the same goddess that she's always been. Now, Hogni and Hedin are going to the battlefield. Hogni's going to be helping out Anya, and Hedin's going to be helping out Ryu, Bel, and Mia. They can use all the help that they can get. Even Lily, who's hurt, told Hestia, who just got there, for her to give Bel a status update. Also, right when she got there, it was funny how Hestia wondered why she didn't get a warm welcome like Miyok did. Lily told her every family has their own traditions. She on the ground hurt. She not thinking about that. She thinking about winning the war game. Once Hedin got there, he tried out a strategy. He started using magic against Otar while the others run in and fight. And it was working for a while until this dude powered up even more and went off. He grabbed Hedin's face and pushed him all the way to the wall, and the others got pushed back as well. Then afterwards, Hedin is trying to tell Otar what's going on with Freya, that she's being torn apart by the very love that she's trying to obtain. Despite her cutting everyone off in the name of love, she's suffering. And has he even noticed how she looks now? Hedin ended things with, he offers her nothing but the purest form of loyalty and for Otar to get lost. Otar may have his reasons, but Hedin is standing on what he's trying to do in his own way to help out Freya. He really paid attention to her, and some of them in the Familia just want her to be the same, even though it may not make her happy. I did want to add in another reason that Otar may be doing things his own way is because in a flashback, we seen that she helped out a more frail and weak Otar. It seems like she looked out for him during a real difficult time, and he's trying to make sure to do his best to help her out. Now back to Anya, Hogni, and Alan. It's been revealed, well, people could probably tell that Alan cares about his sister. Hogni was wondering why Alan wasn't acting the same during the fight, and it's because he didn't want to hurt his sister. We also seen a flashback of Bet tell Anya that him and her brother have something in common. If he really didn't care about her, he would have took her out by now, which means he does care about her. Anya did bring up to Alan that she wanted to go back to being a family with everyone, him and Seer. Alan seemed like he didn't care, and he told them he's loyal to Freya. That's what gives him power, and he's not going to stop fighting until he takes down the Black Dragon. That's what destroyed their home, and as long as that dragon is still out there, people's happiness can be shattered at any time. Alan knows that his sister won't give up on him, and if he wants to protect her, he's going to have to take her out. I don't think that's going to happen. He might get serious for a minute, then Anya and Hogni are going to defeat him. Or someone else is going to jump in. He cares about his sister, and we see why he acts the way he does. They went through something horrible. And that black dragon has made a lot of enemies. I didn't know it affected them as well. And hopefully, maybe after the war games, Alan will be there more for his sister. Overall, I thought this was a good episode. We got to see some fights, some emotional moments, and we learned some more stuff about the characters. There's only one more episode left before the season ends, but y'all let me know in the comments, what did you all think about the episode?